Weekly Recap, October 26th, November 2-Seed 2025. This week, the United States faces mounting challenges, from political unrest to economic strain and global tensions. You're watching Straightwire News, no fluff, just the facts. The U.S. government shutdown is shaking vulnerable households. 42 million Americans relying on SNAP benefits now face uncertainty as the One Big Beautiful Bill Act adds new work and eligibility rules. State agencies urge early paperwork to avoid delays, while experts warn of ripple effects on local economies. Across 2,700 cities, millions rallied under the banner No Kings, demanding limits on political power. The peaceful movement signaled rare unity across communities, pressuring lawmakers to act. Astronomers are abuzz over interstellar Object 3I Atlas, traveling more than 130,000 miles per hour. Some call it an alien probe, others a comet, reigniting curiosity about what lies beyond our solar system. A global semiconductor shortage is back at critical levels. The Nexperia export ban is disrupting supply chains and threatening U.S. auto and tech production, which could trigger price spikes and delivery delays. Former President Donald Trump sparked controversy by hinting at a third term, a move barred by the 22nd Amendment. Supporters call it humor. Critics call it dangerous. Tensions in Gaza are rising as Hamas warns Trump over what it calls a biased U.S. stance. Vigils for hostages continue amid renewed violence, and world leaders urge restraint as the ceasefire holds by a thread. A new trend is turning abandoned malls into miniature cities, complete with storefronts, streetlights, and recycled materials. Artists say it celebrates creativity, nostalgia, and sustainability. America's wealth gap has hit historic highs. For the first time, the top 1% hold more wealth than the entire middle class combined. Economists warn of long-term social and political fallout. A new poll shows 62% of voters distrust both major parties, fueling momentum for independents and third-party movements that could reshape the next election cycle. In Eastern Europe, Russia has intensified strikes on Ukraine's energy grid. G7 leaders call it nuclear terrorism, condemning the attacks as efforts to weaponize winter against civilians. Flights at Berlin-Brandenburg Airport were grounded for 2 hours after multiple drone sightings. Authorities deployed helicopters, reigniting debate over aviation safety and drone laws. The Torkham border between Pakistan and Afghanistan has partially reopened after weeks of closure. Thousands of refugees are returning home under a fragile ceasefire, though trade remains limited. In Pittsburgh's Sheridan neighborhood, a building collapse and fire left one person unaccounted for. Crews continue search efforts as investigators determine the cause. In North Fort Myers, police arrested Eddie Wayne Mullins Jr. after finding $9,000 in stolen tools linked to several burglaries. He was identified through a discarded cigar butt, a small clue with big results. In the UK, a stabbing on a train in Cambridgeshire injured 10 passengers. Counter-terrorism units are investigating. Authorities are investigating an intentional explosion at Harvard Medical School's Goldenson building. Surveillance shows masked figures fleeing the scene. Thankfully, no injuries were reported. Former President Trump also drew attention for threatening military action against Nigeria, citing religious violence. Nigeria's government called the claims inflammatory and false, warning of diplomatic strain. A shooting in Cincinnati's Over-the-Rhine neighborhood left 4 hospitalized. All victims are expected to survive as police continue investigating. Back in space, scientists are tracking a sudden brightening of Comet 3I Atlas, offering new clues about materials forming distant solar systems. Finally, a 6.3 magnitude earthquake struck northern Afghanistan, shaking the Qum region. Authorities are assessing damage and urging residents to prepare for aftershocks. These are the stories shaping our world, told factually, clearly, and without spin. This is Straightwire News, no fluff, just the facts.